Yes, my beautiful people, what is going on? It's creamslice. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are absolutely ready for this, because by the end of this video you are going to be farming anything solo. So all my warlocks, stand up. We are about to use stasis yet again, because still this is probably the best subclass in the game. Crowd control, champion control, just anything. This build has it. We can stun all types of champions with a subclass, and the exotic we using. I need to let you into a secret. We are melting champions under level in lost sectors. Let's dive straight into it. So it's only right that we use our osmiomancy gloves with Stasis Warlock, because it's one of the most powerful things in the game still. Even with the ability nerf, we can still get our grenades back so quick. So the trait is fervid cold snap. Your cold snap grenades have an additional charge. They recharge quicker on direct impact, so make sure you're throwing it at your enemies. And also the seekers will travel farther, making it easy to lock down your enemies. So straight away, guys, you need to be using a cold snap grenade, because this is such a powerful tool. It's a grenade, it freezes on impact and sends seekers out to freeze another target when you defeat them. This has had a buff, so the tracking is significant. And then the aspects you want to be using: Bleak Watcher for the crowd control. I know you guys already know how this works. You throw them down, it's going to freeze everything, slowing them, and it also stuns overload champions. And then you want ice flare bolts, shattering a frozen target, spawn seekers that track and freeze nearby targets. So these kind of work together, but it is such a powerful tool. So we're going to be going with Whisper of Chains. This is going to give us that nice damage reduction when we're around frozen targets. And we've got Whisper of Rending. Primary ammo weapons do increase damage to stasis crystals and frozen targets, so everything is going to be frozen. And the exotic we're using is phenomenal, and it's had a buff. And then we get Whisper of Rending, which is an extra 60% damage increase to frozen targets. And then we've got Whisper of Durance. Our slow abilities last longer. Whisper of Refraction, defeating slowed or frozen targets grants us class ability energy. So we all know with the ability tuning that we've recently had, it's hard to spam abilities, but the way that we're going to be using this build, we want our rift back as quick as possible. This is going to feed into our grenade ability energy. Right guys, do not click off. Right, hear me out. Right, the Cerberus one is phenomenal right now. I urge you to try this out with stasis. Obviously we're getting a buff from Whisper of Rending, which is going to give us a 60% damage increase. Not only that, auto rifles has just received a massive buff inside of PvE. The Cerberus catalyst, basically what it does, it turns it into an automatic shotgun, but the damage numbers are all over the place, so I couldn't really give you specific damage numbers, but all I know is this melts. So here we are at the customization screen. As always guys, there is going to be a dim link down below, so you can copy everything that I am running. So as we all know, with the ability change, it now makes it so we have to find another route around getting our cold snap grenades back. So what we are doing on the bond is we are using 1 distribution mod and 2 bomber mods. This is going to enable us to get a hefty chunk of our grenade ability back, and our melee and super when we use our healing rift. And then we've got 2 kinetic surge mods on the legs. This is going to give us a 17% damage increase, which is going to stack with Whisper of Rending, and it's going to stack with the auto rifle buff that Cerberus one has just had. And then we've got stacks on stacks. When we pick up an overpower, we're going to have more stacks of armor charges to take advantage of kinetic surge. Then we've got a few resistant mods on there, but it's going to be your preference depending on the activity and the burn. The way that we're going to be using this as well, 2 bolstering detonation mods on there, and yes, these work with the Bleak Watcher. As you can see, when you throw your Bleak Watcher down, it's going to tick damage off. This is going to work with bolstering detonation, so you're constantly in that loop of getting all of your abilities back by using your grenade to your rift. This is how we solve the ability change. So we're constantly using our grenades on our rift back to back to enable that cycle. We've got connect siphon, so we can create orbs of power, and then heavy ammo finder. Right guys, we have come to the end of the video. I hope you found this helpful. As always, thank you very much for your continued support. Everyone who likes, comments and subscribe to the channel. I hope this build serves you well when you come to farming, grandmasters, lost sectors and all that good stuff. I will catch you in the next video. Peace.